friend's birthday. It's her 55th. And we're gonna have some dinner. This is her. 55 looks great on you. We're getting ready to toast to her birthday, so. Thank you. So, here's the 55. Fabulous. And 55 more. I love you.
You ladies are beautiful.
Yeah.
You could be 40.
I'll take it. We've been friends since we were 15, so.
You've been planning this since you were 15.
No, we've been. She said we've been friends since we were 15.
Well, whatever.
Yeah, I'm sorry. 40 years.
Well, here's the 40 plus years of friendship.
Oh,
That's
thank you.
right. But that's precious. That's precious.
Yeah.
Hi.
This is her favorite restaurant. She
Good.
can't do a lot by herself.
I never want to have a
You can't go wrong. Yeah.
please.
Hawaiian ribeye, you gotta have a Hawaiian ribeye, right?
Always. Yeah. Hi guys, hello. Y'all, I am done getting my hair braided today. Oh my God, this took like forever, but I think it's cute. I tried a different hair. So I don't know if I like this hair. I went from wet and wavy to loose waves, deep loose waves. I think that's what you call it, loose waves. And I feel like this took forever. I also feel like I don't really care for the loose deep wave. I had asked for mid back. Honey, this is all the way down my back again. And something to do with something. I don't even know, but I'm gonna wear it because it's in there now. I have no choice, right? I just didn't want all this hair. I wanted it shorter. But for some reason, I guess the hair that I elected, that I chose, or whatever, I don't know. It just didn't, this ain't what I actually expected, but it still looked good nevertheless. There's some great braiders, but I don't think this is what I wanted. So anyway, today I am on my way to Walmart because on Saturday I'm going to House in the Park. If I can stand this heat, y'all, it is hot out here. It's super hot in Atlanta today. It's been hot all week. And right now, I don't know if I can stand it. Anyway, I'm gonna do what I can. Oh, they closed the Hardee's? Wow. Who eat at Hardee's? I don't know nobody that eat at Hardee's. I didn't even know I don't even think I see advertising on Hardee's anymore. Anyway, I digress. But so it's super hot today. And with that being said, I am trying to stay in the house. Now, I'm on my way to Walmart because I need to look for some picnic items for Saturday. But, I already have a tent. I have my cooler. I have everything I need. I don't want to be lugging down a bunch of stuff. I have my wagon. I have all of that. I feel like I got hair in my back. Oof. I don't like hair on me. Nobody does. I have my wagon. I feel like I have everything that I need, but I know that I wanted to look for an outdoor fan, portable fan. And I think I wanted to look for something to carry the food in. Even though I have a cooler, I think I'm going to be taking food that can keep, like, I think I'm going to order from Publix sub sandwiches. That's easy for me to carry. It's refreshing. And then just fruit. I was going to bring some ribs, you know what I mean? I was going to bake some ribs and, do some oven ribs or whatever and bring them down there. But I don't feel like doing all that. I don't think I need to do all that, as a matter of fact, because it's going to be hot. And I just don't want to take all that food like that. So I'm doing basically sub sandwiches. I might do like chicken tenders, maybe. I will do fruit. And I wanted to make my chicken salad, rosemary chicken salad, but I don't even know if I want to do that to bring down there. You can have that with crackers or whatever. I just want to make sure I got what I need, and I always overbuy, always. So I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm not gonna do that. Walmart is packed, but I wanted to get down here before the actual holiday and get my stuff. You know, I really should have come this morning, but I ain't gonna worry about it. Yeah, so I'll pick y'all back up when I get in here. Okay. Well, that was a bust, which means that I think I have what I need at home. I feel like I do. This was a waste of time. Oh my God. If you are out here in this heat, don't be. Just walk into my car. It's crazy work. I'm hungry. Y'all, I'm in a bad mood today. I don't know why. Probably because it's just so daggone hot. And then today, an acquaintance that I know was talking about going to Wind Down Wednesday. Baby, if I'm gonna be out here, I don't know. I told her, this morning I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go on and try to get by there and pop in. But if it is 128 right now, maybe no. I think I want me a burger. Oh gosh. It's hot out here, y'all. It's majorly hot. Like, you need to stay hydrated, drink you plenty of water, eat you plenty of juice producing foods like fruit and stuff, because this right here, no. 93. I might, rather than go to Wind Down Wednesday, I might go just drive Uber, because I can't do this heat. I'm not about to be out here in this heat and damn near falling out and stuff. I'm not doing that. I might have to renege on that one. And she'll understand. They gonna have to. Shoot, I'm in my 50s. I don't need to be out here in this heat like this. I do want to say I was watching a thing on YouTube called Atlanta Street Interviews, and something that's just bothered me. There's this person on there. So Atlanta Street Interviews is a man. It's ran by a guy named Marcus, who goes down to Atlanta and just interviews like the homeless people, try to ask why they got in those homeless situations and what can they do to better themselves. And so within him doing that for a couple of years now, he has main characters on there, you know, that he runs across and he sees a lot. And there's this one character on there named Polo. Now, he is a 44-year-old man that lives, you know, just kind of derelict, like he's, you know, lives downtown or what have you. And I think he says he has a place to go, but I don't really know for a fact. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. And so they do a lot of dating on there, you know, even though they're homeless, they still find time to hook up, right? So with that being said, you know, Polo was just kind of messing around with other homeless women that live out there. And he ran into this trans woman. And this trans, she goes by the name Cash. And so what Marcus does is he has a separate channel that's called Spicy Content. I mean, where there's another channel called Back to the Content, which is supposed to have like spicy stuff on there. And I think it's on Patreon or something and you have to pay for it. So I don't know anything about that one. But anyway, he does spicy scenes with these, you know, he goes and allow the people to have spicy scenes. And spicy scenes means just another way of saying so they go on there and they do those. Well, Polo actually went on there and did one, but he did it, you know, so everybody thought that he was heterosexual. But then he went on there and he went on a date with Cash, and he and Cash anyway did a spicy scene together. And people are now saying things like, you know, how could you, you know, they're disappointed in you, Polo meaning that you can go from a female to go start sleeping with a trans and that type of thing. And he basically made it seem like it was the best he'd ever had. And he says that she was the most feminine person that he had ever been with. Over the women, he's better than a lot of the females out here. Just things that I just was like astounded to hear. Like, I was just things that were astonishing to hear coming from a man who went from a woman to a man, you know? And I say all that to say, first of all, to each his own, right? But secondly, he has just put it out there that he feels like trans is better than women. In my mind, you can't compare the two, because one is an actual biological woman and one dresses up and lives their life as a woman that was born a biological man. Now, I know that I'm probably going to get some, you know, pushback and some, you know, ugly, you know, responses or remarks regarding this. But at the end of the day, there is no comparison. I don't argue with a trans person simply because we're not arguing about the same thing. We're not comparing the same thing. I am a woman and I don't have to argue down that I am a woman. But what I will say is what he said made it very, very scary for a heterosexual person such as myself who is still interested in dating men. What I don't understand is the message that he has put out there that, let me just say this correctly, that he feels like Cash keeps herself up better than a lot of women. First of all, that was a very general and broad statement, because the women that he dates are usually in between homes or homeless, and so they don't have the necessary things to keep their hygiene up and what have you. which is what I'm assuming, simply because how dare you say something like that about a man versus a woman? If that's the case, you know, when you try to compare a trans woman to a biological woman, that's something that you shouldn't be doing anyway, because we're not the same thing. We're not the same being. A trans person has a trans woman has a whole, I don't have, I'm a woman. So we're not the same. There's nothing to compare. And I wish people wouldn't get their panties in a wad behind this, simply because if you just remove the fact, I mean, if you just stick to the facts are biological, your biological parts, your man versus woman. I guess it's just, there's no comparison. I'm not trying to compete or be jealous with a trans woman. If a man that I just so happen to be involved with goes over to that side, then that's where he should be and remain, in my opinion. He wouldn't be able to come back here of me knowing that, yeah, you like to be with trans women, because it's just not the same thing. They don't have a vagina, right? They have a hole, but they don't have a vagina, you know? We all got a butt. So there's no comparison. So I say all that to say, he has literally, basically how he's describing it is, he's like, oh my gosh. And Marcus said something like, oh, with the other girls that you did the spicy content with, you didn't finish. But with this trans person, you finished not only once, but twice. And so they're all making it seem, I mean, the underlying message here is that they are promoting, hey guys, you should try it. Don't knock it until you try it, is what I'm gathering that they're saying in this. It's kind of the same thing as what they're saying. It's you know, it is a woman kind of, sort of, you know. No, it's not. It's never that. It is never that. So if you wanted to check out the content, yeah, go check it out. Atlanta Street Interviews on YouTube. I just don't understand what this world is morphing into, because it's almost like saying it's fine to do both now. And in my book, it's not. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. I'm about to go get me some food. I think I'm going to try the new, they said that Burger King has improved on their Whoppers and stuff. So I'm going to try that, I think. I haven't had one of those in a minute, so I'm definitely going to try that. They said that they had a new CEO. I actually saw it on Good Morning America. They had a new CEO who's, you know, improved, made a lot of improvements and that type of thing, because, yeah, the fast food was getting scarce. And it still is. It just depends on where you go. I've already had Chick-fil-A this week, I think. And I don't want a salad from home. I want to go ahead and eat out, probably something quick, so that I can just, you know, satisfy my appetite. So, I'll be back. Okay, y'all. I am back with my Whopper. All right, I got Burger King. I'm going to do a real quick review. Y'all, they said that it's different, and so we're going to see. First of all, let's start with these fries. They look pretty good. Father God, bless this food. Let the hands that prepared it be blessed. Let it nourish our body and taste good. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. We're going to try this out, because I've been hearing good reviews about, oh my God, I got mine with extra onions too. So here is a quick food review. It's in a wrapper. So that's what's up. I got a Whopper with extra onions and everything else. So let me just, you know, fix it. That's how it's looking. I don't know why it's showing my onion out like that, but I like it in this. In the wrapper. You know, they weren't putting it in the wrapper before. So we're gonna give it a taste test. And listen, Whoppers used to be my favorite. When I was pregnant, I used to eat these every day with my son, and I stopped because I had just grown tired of them after I had my baby. But that was back in 84. Look at this. I'm sorry, 86. 86. All right, let's try it. It looks good. It looks better than what it used to look like. Fresh tomatoes, fresh onions, fresh lettuce, fresh pickles. The bun is soft. Let's go. And I got onions. I'm sorry. And I got French fries. They're nice and hot. Only thing about the French fries is they could use a little bit more salt. That's just me. But y'all, this was like 10 something, 11 something for the Whopper. All I need is a little bit, a swallow. I'm gonna take another bite and then I'm gonna get my butt to the crib. They back on point, y'all. Back on point. Go get you one. Delicious.